Hello there, I'm Lara and welcome to my YouTube channel where I am documenting my attempts to sew up style for myself and for my family. In today's video, I have kind of 3 or 4 parts to it. The first part is that last time I talked about making a future plans wall, and so I want to show you my future plans wall. And then the second part will be showing the 2 shirts for 2 skirts and a little kind of mini pattern review for those 2 patterns, the Simplicity and the Burda pattern that I got sewed up. And then Stephanie Cruz had asked how to do the sleeves on the Simplicity, and so I have a little snippet of how to kind of do the folding and the pleating that I'm going to put in there in case there's anybody else that is interested as well. And after that, I have a little bit of my life for my Friday sews, which consists of my kids playing at a nursing home that they played at this morning. I would like to say thank you to Jen in Jen's Sewing Room for the creation of the hashtag of Friday Sews so that we can all get together and make friends and talk about sewing. And I don't know if you can hear my dogs on the floor or maybe even some of the movie that my husband, this is Revan. Nobody's ever met Revan, I don't think yet. Here, Rev, look up here. Look up here. No, no, not over here. Over here. Look. Oh, there he is. Okay, anyway. He is one of our rescues from the pound. Anyway, he's a very good dog. He's a very sweet dog. Zan is the barky one. You might hear her bark too, but okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I digress. Okay, so let's start with the future plans wall, and I actually took some footage, so I'm just going to insert that footage here. So last week I said that I was going to start a near future plans wall, and here it is. I took the fabric that I had from making the mug cozies and just sewed a very long strip with some interfacing. And then these are the clips I talked about. I just clipped everything up that I had shown you guys in the video last time. And now I am happy to say that I can take 2 of these down. So, let's see. Pull that down. Burda 6315, 6135, completed. And let's see if I can get it down. Simplicity 9273 is completed. View B. So the rest is yet to come. What is it going to be? The No Me pants, the collab, the Burda, the willow top, wrap top, or the dress for my mom? That is the question that you are going to have to stay tuned and watch the future videos to see what happens next. One thing about my future plans wall is that there's something that's not on there. After I had done my video last week, I realized that my youngest son's birthday is, I knew this part, but I realized I had, his birthday is May, the first week in May. And so I decided I wanted to make his dinosaur shirt for him. And so I don't want that to be on the wall. So I thought I'd mention really quickly, this is the pattern Julian creates. And Nomi 2018, I'm going to do the short sleeved version, this version right here. And I have this lovely dinosaur fabric. And the reason why I went to Joann's, besides getting some patterns, of course, because if you're watching this today, you still have Sunday to go get Butterick and McCall's for $1.99 and Vogue for $5.99. So that was definitely worth the trip. And this is the contrasting fabric for the sleeves and the collar. So it goes with this nice teal dinosaur, and you can see the pattern. Isn't that neat? It looks like dinosaur scales or skin or whatever. So I am super excited to make this shirt. The 2 shirts for 2 skirts. That is my Burda and my Simplicity pattern. So really quick mini reviews of them. So let's do the Burda first. I made an 18, which is the largest size that's in the package. It fits nicely, I believe. It is a little low. I don't like that much. And I did not use the button guide, so I ended up putting a snap at the top. Love the cotton fabric. You can see that it is bee fabric. And then with the buttons, I got those cute little daisies. And I just love the shirt to pieces. I definitely want to make more. So there were 7 pieces to the pattern. 2 of those pieces were the tabs. So it was very easy to put together. It called for D-rings for the little tabs on the side. I actually chose to put those buttons in instead. Really easy and enjoyable to make, and I think it looks really cute on. And with my black skirt, I love it. So the Simplicity 9273, again, very easy. I made the extra large, and I'm thinking after looking at the pictures, I love it on me. It's very comfortable. I did not want it to cling to me because of the fabric that I used was peach skin. So I didn't want it clinging to my back fat. If you know, you know, right? So I made the extra large, and now I'm thinking it was maybe a little bit big. When I make it again, I probably will make the smaller size and either grade out from the armpits, or maybe just use 3/8 inch seams, and then that will give me an extra inch in the bust. And that would be 44 inches instead of 43, which is what the large finished garment is. The sleeve was tricky, but not really. It just took a little bit to kind of understand what they meant. Let me go ahead and insert that footage for you about making the sleeve. First, we need to, of course, transfer the markings from the paper pattern to the fabric itself. So I'm going to do the lines from the extra large for the pleats, and then of course the markings for the sleeve cap. Now that all the markings are on the fabric, and I drew this on the outside of the fabric because you are pleating from the outside. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are the markings. The next step is to go ahead and pleat. You take the bottom pleat line, you bring it up to the top pleat line, and then pin it because you're going to baste it in order. And as you can see, that then smooths out that line, so it's no longer a jagged edge. You'll go and you will do that on each of the others. Just bring it up and then pin it, and then you do that on the other side. Take the bottom pleat, bring it up, pin it and baste it, and then take it up, pin it and baste it. Also on these 3 lines up here, you are to do gathering stitches for ease, and I'm going to go do all of those things, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so this is what it looks like finished. The gathers are in there, the basting on the sides are done, and so you just have those pleats. And this, let's see, the camera's a little, kind of see the shape there. So the next step is to sew the bottom part of the sleeve together. Sorry, again, trying to do this around the camera. Anyway, sewing this seam right here together, and then putting on the cuff which is right here, and I actually have already marked it, so I don't need to do that. So to make the cuff, all you do is sew this seam right here, sew it together, and then you fold your cuff. Oh my gosh, what it's going to do is fold the cuff in half this way, and then sew it onto the outside of the sleeve, keeping the raw edges even with the sleeve edges. And I will again go do that, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like. So the sleeve has been sewed together and the sleeve band has been put on. You just kind of sew it on, you put it together, right sides together like this, and then you sew around the bottom, then you flip it up and you press it, and then you sew a little line here in order to, I see a hair, keep it flat. And now it is ready to go into the shirt. So this will be it. I will show you the final product in the reveal. Okay, I think when I do the next one, because I will be doing this again, I might do the version A that is just the longer short sleeve. And then finally, my update about life is just, it's been a week. I've been very good with sewing. I didn't have to take my kids to a lot of things. There weren't a lot of concerts until this morning. So I got to sew quite a bit, and so that's why I got 2 shirts done. I don't anticipate this next week being quite so prolific, but we'll see. This morning, my boys played at a nursing home. They only played one song, and then Blake, the youngest, played the piano, did a piano solo. So they're going to be going to district music contests with this same song next Saturday. So it was nice for them to get the opportunity to share that with the older people that are at the nursing home here. And they really enjoyed it, and I thought they did very well. So I thought I would share that with you if you are interested. So I'm going to close with that. And so again, thank you to everybody who has watched the whole video, and to everybody who has subscribed, because wow, that was a nice surprise too this last week. And I just really appreciate you all. I'm wondering, what have you guys been up to? Have you had any sewing successes, or is there anything that you have been working on? I'm always so awkward with the questions. I just want to know, what have you been up to? So thank you very much. You guys have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. Bye.